Indie Meme held its fourth annual film festival in Austin, Texas on April 14th, 26th, 27th, 28th at IMFF Cinema. In the festival, they showcased over 20 films from 7 countries in 9 languages with 5 international filmmakers in attendance. Radio Karishma's representative in Dallas, Karishma Singhani, covered functions held on around film festival in Dallas, such as Breakfast with Chef Vikas Khanna, whose film The Last Color was selected as opening film of the festival. On the other hand, Radio Karishma's Austin representative, Uma Riddle, covered the film festival in Austin from 26th to 28th at the IMFF Cinema. Radio Karishma's representative, Uma Riddle, spoke to filmmaker Vikas Khanna, whose movie was opening the film festival, The Last Color. And also she spoke to the Austin City Council representative, Jimmy Flanagan, about the film festival.
Vikas.
Hi, Vikas.
So nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you. Hi.
My name's Uma.
Hi.
I'm here with Radio Karishma.
Why did I put you so far?
I don't know.
You're not. You need to push people. This is absolutely wrong. Come.
Okay. Last but not least. So, how has your time been since you got to Austin? When did you get here?
I love it. I came here yesterday and my first time. And when Tripti sent me an email that the movie has been selected for the closing night, it's a big honor. I'm not a filmmaker and I'm constantly saying that I don't know how this movie was made and I should not take credit for it. That would be wrong for the universe. And when she wrote to me, I was most excited that I'm going to come here and start eating. But we've been so crazy busy that we only went to clip it again and again. But I'm really glad that we made it here and I'm very proud that a movie which is of such a pure story and such integrity, and we don't have any artist in the movie. We only have the lead actress is the main. She's India's top actress. She's the only. The rest, everyone was trained by me to act in the movie.
That's amazing. And so, how did you come up with the idea for the story? What was compelling to you about telling the story? I know it's a girl and an older woman's relationship.
I've written almost 41 books. I've published 34 books. So if I say this, it's got to carry some weight. There's something as fiction. It's always related to some kind of reality. If you just change the forms. And people say this is fiction. I said, yeah, but it's inspired by a lot of my realities, of the women I met, the small kids I saw them struggling and hustling on the streets for survival every day. And some of them had such great, powerful energy. It just was so moving. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that's beautiful.
They pushed me to tell the story, to normalize them. So that next time people are traveling to India or people who live in India and they see these kids, after the movie you're going to come and tell me that you felt.
Right. So would you mind introducing yourself and just tell me what brings you here today?
Sure. So my name is Jimmy Flanagan. I'm on the Austin City Council representing District 6, which is the corner of the city that represents the largest Asian community in the entire city of Austin. And so I'm here to celebrate the South Asian culture, to celebrate independent filmmaking, the city's ongoing support of events just like this, which are integral to what makes Austin what I believe to be the greatest city in all of the United States. That we have amazing, diverse cultures that aren't just about the most commercial and chain restaurant and all those other things, but independent filmmaking like we're celebrating here, and independent filmmaking in the South Asian community is important to me in my district.
That's awesome. Can you tell me how you're representing the South Asian community or independent filmmaking on the City Council?
So on the City Council, I often end up being the voice for tourism. I end up being the voice for economic development. Many of my colleagues, however, we all broadly support and frequently support cultural arts. And independent filmmaking and the film industry is an important part of all of those things that I listed. Independent films they tell stories you may otherwise may not hear. But you also see that when filmmaking can occur within the city of Austin, then you have jobs that are created, and people start to learn about your community, and so the independent film side is great. And then for the South Asian community, because I represent the part of town that I represent, I am very fortunate and honored to attend Asian community events all across the city of Austin. I think there's 2 or 3 just this weekend alone, but they're very hard to compete with the glitz and glamour of a film festival.
That's true. Well, I agree with that. That's really incredible. And is there any film in particular, any director, or just narrative versus documentary that you're excited to see here?
Well, I'm excited to learn about all these filmmakers that I was not familiar with before, and more importantly, the stories that they're telling. You don't necessarily see a lot of South Asian storytelling in commercial Hollywood films, and so to be able to see these independent films come right here into the city of Austin to reach to this community, I think is a great thing.
Awesome. Thank you, Jimmy. It was really nice to meet you and talk to you.
Yeah.
Enjoy.